Guys, check it out. We got a pink sheep over here. A pink sheep. So here we are, Minecraft stuff. So basically today we have a very important task, and I know everyone's gonna be saying after this, we thought that the roads were finished. Look at this, look at this. We got this whole area done, but that's not even the beginning stages of what we have planned for this town. So we're going to work a little bit more on this. So as I've already mentioned a million times, the road is 7 blocks wide. I got 1. So I'm going to extend it out by 6 more blocks. I already got 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily I got some dirt. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be filling in this area right here a little bit more. Basically, we're just going to be getting some roads done because we need to get this finished. So yeah, this town there is a lot to see. There's going to be a lot. Was that 7 now? This would be 8. Yeah, that's fine. There's going to be a heck of a lot to see, and then right over to my left-hand side is going to be where the city hall is going to be standing. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a city hall or fortress. Still debating with that one. Scott and I are still talking it out. He wants a massive fortress. But judging how the rest of the town so far looks, kind of like 1930s, 40s, you know, kind of got that modern look to it. It's not so much ancient and rustic like a fortress, you know what I mean? The one building that kind of has that look is the Welcome Center, and that has, if you watch, I think Minecraft Utopia number 25 or something like that, I explain in full depth why I designed it like that. It's supposed to look like that. So, but anyway, so here we are, working on some roads and getting some things done. There's really not much to it at this point. It's just a lot of patience. I could make the road float, but I know that might create some problems in the future. So it's just, for me, it's just better because I know the way my brain works, because I'll have this idea and then later on I'll be like, you know what, let's add to what we've built already. And that will create a whole nother can of worms that's not unnecessary to open. So it's better to just, for me right now, just to fill this in. Doesn't have to be dirt, but I have plenty of it now, so might as well. In most other circumstances, I've been using gravel to fill in the area because I hardly ever use gravel. Other than for flint, what else is gravel really used for? Let's see, what else? But yeah, so it's just, you know, filling in some areas right here, getting this pathway expanded out. And just getting it ready, you know, for the future, because I don't know if you guys know construction, but as far as I could tell, I'm pretty sure, man, it got dark real fast. As far as construction goes, I'm pretty sure you got to build the road first or do some of the landscaping before you build a building, you know, just a rule of thumb. So this line right here is where the path's going. It's going to cut a little bit into the town, but I honestly want to keep this town alive. When this whole city is finished and built, I don't want it to have to trample over these people. I don't want to have to destroy this village for the sake of building massive buildings, you know? So I'm going to try and build around the town. Some things would probably have to be torn down, like that little farm plot, maybe this building. I mean, I'll relocate it, but it's just, you know, it's kind of cool how it can be so close to it. Like, look at this, look at this. It's just like, it's 4 blocks apart. I put some trees here, bam, it looks nice. And then, you know, it could fit, it could work. And all things considered too, this building right here is 17 blocks. It's probably gonna end around here, so it just works, you know. And I think it's important to embrace a little bit of this town's heritage. considering that, you know, I pretty much popped out of nowhere and moved into this house, or that house back there, you know, and been pretty much using a lot of their resources for things. But just with all things considered, you know, it's, I don't know. I feel like it's just nice to have a little bit of history to go along with something like this, you know, because I'm building this massive, gargantuan city. You know, a lot of people build, or a lot of architects build for the sake of building, but they never stop to ask themselves, why are we building? Or what are we building this for? You know, some things have history, some things need to be refurbished, some things need to be redone. But I think giving something a story, or giving a certain structure, you know, kind of character, makes it that much more unique, and everyone will want to see it more. So, like the Adventures Outpost building I have, it doesn't really have much character going on with it. It is kind of boring, I have to admit. It was just kind of built because I hate birch wood, and then I needed to build something, so I kind of just threw it together really quickly and got it done. But the library, I love the library. You walk, like I showed you that one previous video with the ceilings. It's like just the little things like that gives it character, and then like the outside, the way the roof is built, that gives it character, and that like the fact it's kind of a New Orleans kind of inspired building, you know. You know, you could write that in the textbook and say this New Orleans inspired building is the library. Bam. You know, it's already got something kind of pizzazz to talk about. So, I mean, that's just me. I think most structures that anyone builds should have some sort of story involved in it. So, but that's just me. I have a very imaginative personality where it drives me nuts if I'm not creating something. So that's part of the reason why I make online web shows, make Minecraft villages, write books. You know, I love creating things, you know, and giving a lot of things character, you know, is part of what I do. So here we are, we're getting this road finished. More like actually just kind of paving the way for this road, because this road is really massive. There's a lot of hills back here that's been creating a lot of problems. But I know people are gonna ask, why not just, you know, go with the hills? Well, it doesn't really, I don't know, it's just, for the scale that I'm building this, it's kind of harder to go with the hills. If I'm building a smaller town, I have done that before, where I have built a small town, and going with the hills actually made it look better. But in this scale, this massive scale, where there's buildings that are like 20 blocks by 20 blocks, a lake that had to build, and roads that are 11 blocks wide each. You know, it just makes so much more sense to just flatten out the land a little bit more and create my own man-made hills, because at this point, there's just so many other factors that go into this that it's really hard to just keep it natural the way it is. You know, it's really hard to do that. But it's not saying that I can't build a natural looking thing already. I mean, look at this. This looks like it's been here for ages. I just threw it together. That tree over there in that one building, you know, I threw that together as well. It's just the randomness that kind of helps. But that aside, you know, I kind of need to build on a more flat surface, more cleared out land. It just helps with a lot of issues and a lot of problems that go into this. For one thing, like I said, the road is a major issue. And then if you've seen the glowstone that I put in the road itself, those little waterways, you know, that's another thing. I've added that in. And that's another problem. If I were to just build naturally with the land, that would be another issue, because then, you know, the way water works, it doesn't flow the way normal water or life should. So we're almost done with this. Cutting out this part of the mountain. Already 11 minutes in. After I cut this out, I guess I will have to cut the video short. But hey, it was one heck of a day. One heck of a day. So I am tired. Going for a nice slow video like this is actually kind of nice compared to the last few with always something going on. You know, it is nice to lay back, relax a little bit, and just kind of let my mind wander. You know, let my mind just kind of just chill. Not have to really think about anything. That's the thing. These roadways are so easy to build. There's not really much skill needed. Like obviously you need a lot of patience, like right now. But aside from that, you know, it's really not that hard. Just gotta come up with a plan. Like, okay, I'm gonna build this way, and that's it. And then just go with it. You know, just kind of tell yourself the task and kind of carry it out yourself. There we go. And then let me cut this part out, and then I will call it a night. And there we go. Bam. Perfect. All right. Well, there you have it. We got the road all cleared out. A little bit bigger now. And next time you guys see it, it's probably going to be already finished. So I will see you all next time.